Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Blanco the Slime, and it's time for your best things to buy this week in GTA Online. Of course, this is a weekly series I do here on the channel where we go over the best things that you should and also should not purchase in GTA Online for each weekly update. Now, of course, I haven't done this in like 2-3 weeks. I've been dabbling in a little bit of Arc Raider stuff and stuff like that. And they had the Christmas update, which, was 2-3 weeks long. But anyway, we're back to normal scheduling. And this week is actually a pretty good week. We do have some double money bonuses in the nightclub and stuff like that. So you definitely want to stick around. We got some good bonuses, some good double money, some really good discounts. And let's just jump straight into it. Of course, if you enjoy the video, hit it with a thumbs up. If you are new, hit the sub button. And of course, hit that hype feature, as this is the best way to help a video perform better in the YouTube algorithm. And let's get right into it. So first up in this week's weekly update, we have the new Mansion Raid Adversary Mode. If you win a match of these raids, you will receive $200,000 within 72 hours. Usually these things go through for me right away, so expect to see that money pretty fast. And then for double money, we have the Mansion Raids, as we just mentioned, the Community Race Series, G's Caches, and then of course the Nightclub Daily Income. That is going to be your safe in the nightclub. That is not going to be sale missions, unfortunately, but best believe double money on the safe honestly is still really fire, bro. You make a lot of money passively. And then of course we have 4 times money in RP on nightclub goods during the business battle. So this is the crates that you pick up during those business battles and public sessions. That is of course not increased value itself, just just the amount of product. And then of course we have 40% off the nightclub properties, including upgrades and modifications. You definitely want to grab this, man. If you don't have a nightclub, what are you doing? It's 2026. It's the best business. Go grab one. Go take advantage of that double money on the safe. And then, of course, moving on to the vehicle discounts, we have 30% off the Dash Hound. I would not recommend getting this thing. I did include it in the thumbnail to kind of be trolly a little bit, but I definitely would not recommend buying this thing. And next up, we have 30% off the Hermes coming in at 374K. I would also not recommend buying this. The car is not that great, but do as you please at the end of the day. Next up, we have 30% off the Evron coming in at just over $1 million. The thing sucks unless you're going rock climbing. So if you want to go rock climbing, by all means buy it. If you're not going rock climbing, do not buy it. It's useless. Next up, we have 30% off the Rhino tank coming in at just over $1 million. If you want a tank, now's the time to get one. Next up, we have 30% off the Dominator FX at just over $1 million. Again, not really a car I could recommend. I own one and barely drive it, so do with that information what you will. Next up, we have 30% off the Cavalcade XL. I would buy it just for the realism. The car looks awesome. There you go. No more to be said than that. Next up, we have the Omnis EGT at 30% off, coming in at $1.2 million. It has Amani Tech. It's a really good car, and I would definitely recommend getting it. As well as the Vigero ZX at 30% off, coming in at $1.3 million. It has an HSW upgrade, and I would recommend getting it. And lastly, the Taipan at 30% off, $1.3 million. I would not recommend getting it. I own one and barely drive it. So again, do with that information as you will. Now, let's move down to the casino, where our prize ride is going to be the Declasse Impala LX. Now, personally, I've never owned this vehicle, never driven it or customized it, but it's a free car, so of course we are going to go ahead and spin the wheel, as is tradition on this channel, per tradition. I have actually won the car a few times doing the live spin for you guys like this, so we're going to see what we get here. The key, honestly, see, that's too hard of a spin, man. I spin it too hard. The key is you really want to just flicker the analog. Yeah, that's not going to be the car. What are we getting? The mystery? What's our mystery? 15,000 chips. I'll take it, man. If y'all know me, if y'all regular on the channel, you know I love my chips, man. I go upstairs with them chips on them blackjack tables and wreak havoc. I done made $1 million in 5 minutes at those blackjack tables. But anyway, let's move down to the LS Car Meet and continue with the update. Of course, we have the Itali GTO as your prize ride in the LS Car Meet. You do have to place top 2 for 4 days straight. So not just once, you got to place top 2 4 separate days in a row. So of course, try to find a friend to like win share with, because the car is really, really awesome. And if you have the chance to get it for free, then you absolutely should. The Itali GTO is one of my favorite cars in the entire game. A lot of good customization, really good handling, decent top speed, all that stuff, really good lap time. But anyway, let's move on to the HSW test track vehicle this week. It is going to be the Euros X32. Now, honestly, again, I don't own this car, never driven it, nothing like that, so I can't really give an opinion on whether or not you should buy it. But if you are going to buy it, do it on the website. There's no reason to be buying this from here. It's only going to cost more money because it comes with default customizations. Now, let's move on to the regular test track vehicles this week. and it is going to be a Grotti week. We have the Grotti Carbonizzaire, the Grotti GT500, and the Grotti Stinger, the classic version. Honestly, out of all three of these vehicles, I honestly could only recommend the Carbonizzaire all the way to the right. The Grotti Stinger has really bad handling, as you can expect with a more classic car. The top speed's not great. It's a really old car, but honestly it does look good. So if you just want to have one as a collectible, I believe it only costs around 600K. So I won't say I completely don't recommend it, but it's just not going to win you any races or perform really well. So definitely do keep that in mind when you purchase this vehicle. You're not purchasing it for performance. Now the Grotti GT500 is a little bit better performance than the Grotti Stinger. As you could tell, it is built to be a little bit more like an actual race car, so the top speed and handling and stuff like that is a bit better. And if you are gonna buy one of these three, this one is not a bad option. Personally, I do own like two of these, I believe, and I do drive them from time to time, and they are pretty fun. So I wouldn't say I don't recommend it, but I don't highly recommend it either, if that makes sense. Now for the Grotti Carbonizzaire, honestly, this car is just classic. It looks awesome, and it's a hard top convertible, so I always recommend this vehicle. It's sick. For the year that it came out in, the tech on this car is awesome, and the price, it's only like $212,000 or something really funny like that. So I would definitely suggest getting it. You are in the clear to get the Grotti Carbonizzaire. Now let's move on down to Simeons. So first up as Simeons, we have the Canis Kalahari. I don't know why you would purchase that, so we're just probably gonna go ahead and skip that and move on to this Landstalker XL, because that Kalahari is really bad. Literally no point in buying it. Now the Landstalker XL, it is a little bit of an older vehicle, but as you can see, it's still clean, man. It's still clean. It still looks really good with that chrome finish. You know what I'm saying? Chrome little bust down Landstalker XL. Can't go wrong with it. It's a very cheap car. I would suggest I would recommend buying it, I meant to say. Next up, we have the LCC Avarice. Now, you guys know the rules here. If I've never driven it, owned it, or customized it, I don't leave my opinion on it. I've never driven, owned, or customized this bike, so I will not be leaving an opinion on it. I will leave that up to you guys. Now, for the Rapid GT, I would suggest purchasing it simply because of how cheap it is. It is an OG vehicle, and I tend to just kind of have a soft spot for the OG vehicles. I did start playing this game literally year one when it came out. So, you know, I got a soft spot for those OG cars, man. And last but not least, we have the Vapid Blade. If you're into lowriders and stuff, it is one of the better ones in the game, in my opinion. I personally do not like these types of vehicles, so I will not be purchasing it and still haven't since it dropped. This vehicle, I believe, came out in the DLC not too long ago. But, you know, if lowriders is your thing, it is one of the better ones, so maybe you want to go ahead and grab that. Now, let's move down to luxury autos. Here we have the new Ubermacht vehicle. I was blanking on the name for this for a sec, but it's the Sentinel XS24. Honestly, looks really awesome. I really like that livery, and I would definitely suggest buying it, but maybe from the website instead of from here. It'll be a little cheaper. And then we have the Grotti 750. Now, I mean, the car's okay, I guess, but it's not really, honestly, it's nothing special. I wouldn't really recommend buying it. I try to recommend Grotti vehicles. It's one of my more likable brands in GTA, but the car's really not that great. Next up, your priority file is going to be the Project Breakaway file. You know, that's your priority file for the week. And then, of course, at the salvage yard, no claimable vehicles, but these are going to be your robberies at the salvage yard. And then in terms of your time trials, this is the location of your regular time trial for 100K, and then, of course, the HSW times trial for 250K. Now, that does bring us to the end of our video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you made it all the way to the end, of course, hit it with a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, turn the bell notifications on so you can stay up to date with all uploads. I have been dabbling a little bit in Arc Raiders a bit. I just really been enjoying that game. And I'm probably going to make content on it, you know, from time to time. But I will still be keeping up with the GTA videos because, of course, this is primarily a GTA channel. But if you see any Arc Raiders content, feel free to click on it. It's a great game. If you don't know about it, you know, you could get interested in it maybe through my videos. And then, of course, if you do play Arc Raiders already, then you already know how awesome it is. But yeah, man, we're going to continue doing the GTA content as well because, again, I know that's what you guys are primarily here for. And yeah, so hit it with the thumbs up, subscribe, bell notification, hype feature. Remember, the hype feature is the best way to help promote a video on YouTube nowadays. And that's it, man. Until the next video, peace out, boys.